The moment you think drone cameras have peaked, something like this drops and completely resets your expectations. This isn't just another upgrade, it's the kind of leap that quietly turns casual footage into cinematic storytelling. And if you're serious about aerial content in 2026, missing this would be a mistake. Because what this drone can do now changes how you shoot, how you think, and how your videos actually feel to the viewer. So make sure you watch this till the end, because some of the biggest upgrades are the ones most people completely overlook. So in this video, we're going over everything new on the updated version of my favorite drone, and trust me, this one finally fixes what used to hold it back. I've openly said before I wasn't a big fan of the previous version, but everything changed when the newer model introduced that 70mm lens. That single feature alone completely transformed how I shoot, and now, with this new S version, things have gone even further. One of the biggest changes, and honestly one of the most important, is the return of the 1-inch sensor. This was something that was missing before, and now it's back, and it makes a huge difference. You still get that dual camera setup, but now the main camera is a 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor with an f1.8 aperture and up to 14 stops of dynamic range. And that extra dynamic range? You actually see it. Highlights are cleaner, shadows hold more detail, and overall the footage just feels richer. It's the kind of quality that starts to look like it's coming from much bigger, more expensive drone systems. On top of that, there's a new image processing platform built in, and it shows, especially in tricky lighting. Glare, bright skies, reflections, all handled way better. The footage looks polished straight out of the camera. Slow motion also gets a boost here. You've got 4K at 60 frames per second and even 4K at 120 frames per second for those super smooth cinematic shots. Whether you're filming moving cars, ocean waves, or action scenes, slowing it down now actually looks clean and professional, not soft or noisy. And then there's D-Log-M, still one of my favorite color profiles. It gives you that flat image, protects your highlights and shadows, and lets you push your color grading exactly how you want. This is where you turn good footage into something that really stands out. But honestly, the real magic still comes from that 70mm lens. This lens changes everything. It's a 4.8 megapixel sensor with an f2.8 aperture, and it gives you the ability to shoot completely differently. You can stay far away from your subject and still get tight cinematic shots. That compression effect, the way it pulls the background in, it just looks insane. What I love most is switching between the wide 1-inch camera and the 70mm lens in the exact same location. You go from a massive wide landscape shot to a tight cinematic zoom without moving the drone. That flexibility alone makes your footage feel like it came from multiple cameras. And the best part? The 70mm lens isn't limited. You still get D-Log-M, HLG, and full dynamic range. You can even use features like active track and quick shots with it. Tracking shots now look next level. You can start with a wide shot, then switch to the 70mm lens mid-track and suddenly get those close, cinematic angles, all while the drone hasn't even moved. Because it's a high-resolution sensor, you can crop in even further, effectively reaching up to a 140mm equivalent. That means even more creative control and even tighter shots without losing quality. Now let's talk about something that seriously improves confidence while flying safety. Obstacle avoidance was already good before, but now there's LiDAR added to the front, and this is a big deal. Normally, drone sensors struggle in low light. Once it gets dark, they basically stop working. But with LiDAR, this drone can detect objects even when it's nearly pitch black. This introduces a new level of night flying safety. The drone can now detect obstacles from around half a meter up to 25 meters away, even when traditional sensors fail. That means flying at night is no longer a guessing game. Return to home is safer. Obstacle avoidance still works. And overall, you just feel way more confident pushing the drone further. And honestly, this is something we haven't really seen before at this level. Battery life is also solid. You're getting around 45 minutes on paper, and in real-world conditions, even in wind, you're still looking at around 35 to 40 minutes. That's more than enough for most shoots. If you go for the Fly More combo, which I highly recommend, you'll have multiple batteries, a charging hub, and everything you need for longer sessions without stress. Tracking has also been upgraded massively. The drone now locks onto subjects faster and more accurately than before. Whether it's cars, people, or bikes, it holds the subject even at distance. There's also a new auto-tracking mode. You just select your subject, hit one button, and the drone automatically creates dynamic, cinematic movements around it like a professional camera operator in the sky. It's faster, smarter, and honestly, one of the best tracking systems on any consumer drone right now. Photos are just as impressive. You've got 50 MP on the main camera and 48 MP on the telelens. And there's a new free panorama mode where you can manually choose your start and end points, giving you more control over your shots instead of relying on automation. Wind performance is another area where this drone shines. Even in strong conditions, it stays incredibly stable. Footage looks smooth, and the drone holds position like it's barely affected. Storage also gets a big upgrade. Instead of the small internal memory before, you now get 42 gigabytes built in. That alone can save you on days when you forget your SD card, which happens more often than you'd think. Overall, this drone sits perfectly between the mini series and the larger Pro models. It's powerful, portable, and now with these upgrades, it ticks almost every box. The only real downside? Vertical shooting is still limited to 7K since the camera doesn't physically rotate. But aside from that, it's hard to find faults. With the return of the 1-inch sensor, the addition of LiDAR, improved tracking, and that incredible 70mm lens, this drone isn't just an upgrade, it's a serious step forward. If you're looking for something that delivers pro-level results without the bulk, this is it. And from Drone Dominator, this one gets a 100% recommendation.